So this is a Let's Play video, a Candy Crush version. And if you haven't played Candy Crush before, what Candy Crush is, it's a game where you have to match at least 3 candies of the same color in order to get points and to go on into different levels. And the game starts easy at first, but as you go on, it becomes harder and harder to pass the levels to continue on with the game. This game is really interesting because people get really addicted to it. But if you think about it, the designs, the color, the background is pink, and it has basically the game is named Candy Crush, which the candy that you crush are actually look like candy. And if you think about it, this would have attract a child, but most of the players who play the game are not even children. They're usually adults that get addicted to the game, and that lets to think about like why is it that the game is so addictive. And if you think about it, the colors that they use, red for example, that you see here, red, blue, green, they all add something to the game that in a way it makes the player it makes the audience to keep playing again and again and again. For example, I know the red it's a color that is used for marketing, which is true because sometimes when you go to the mall, you see that it's the color that is mostly used. And for example, here you see that now I passed one of the levels and I'm going to the next one, which is easy at first. The game is easy at first, but as you go on, it becomes harder and harder. The reason why is because games are designed like that. For example, in one of the readings by Emily Short, it talks about length and how like games are structured like that. And one example that she mentions in her article is the action limited or force delayed game, which is the play where when the player is only allowed a certain amount of actions per day, but in this case it would have to be the limited amount of plays that a player gets. And I'm pretty sure there are 4 times that you can play the game before you have to buy lives, or you get the chance to also like request lives by sending requests to your friends so that they can give you lives, or you can also buy the lives, which is also how Candy Crush earns money, in which you get to choose how many lives you get to buy, and that depends on how much the lives cost. And something that I seen from this is that because the game is designed as an action limited, most people get knowledge from that and know that they have to control the way they move each candy, because if they move it the wrong way, then that means that they miss a play. Also, music plays an important part on the way that players interact in the game.
Yeah, I agree. I think the music of a game is what really portrays all of the emotions. Any game would be so much less impactful and fun without the soundtrack.
And it's new stuff. Back in the 1980s, games were barely fit in onto physical cartridges. Even adding a single melody line of electronic tones was difficult. Imagine if I was playing Candy Crush without music for the whole time. I don't even know how I will keep this game going when it is totally silent. And one of the reasons that people will keep coming back to this game is because of the music. Some people don't realize how important sound is to marketing and video games. Some of them will even think that it's annoying, but it's not. For example, the THX sound will wake people up, and the sound in Candy Crush will tell people either you have crushed all the candies out or you failed to go to the next level. So I feel like the music in Candy Crush is really important. That's why it's a game that people will get addicted to it so easily.